The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. At 8:52 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, earthquake swarms have been detected across the Los Angeles area, and geologists believe that a major earthquake above magnitude 6 is likely within the next 24 to 48 hours. Residents are advised to get under sturdy pieces of furniture and should stay in place until these dangerous conditions pass. Stay tuned to local news stations and media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey and the state of California. This is an administrative message. A series of earthquakes have rocked California last night, causing areas of significant damage. The largest of the quakes, a magnitude 6.7, has rocked the Los Angeles area, causing heavy damage and reports of a crack going through a supermarket. Fortunately, no injuries or fatalities were reported from this event. The governor of California has denied the threat of additional stronger earthquakes, stating the threat is over. The governor of California will address the state tomorrow morning. Stay tuned to this station and other media outlets for more information on the situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. This is not a test. Repeating, this is not a test. Dangerous seismic activity is occurring across the state of California. Massive seismic activity has come back to the state after a brief period of subsiding seismic activity yesterday. One of the earthquakes, centered in Los Angeles, has been rated a magnitude 10.9, the strongest earthquake ever recorded on the planet. This is an extremely dangerous, catastrophic, and potential mass casualty situation. Any person hearing this broadcast should take the following precautions. If you are inside, run outside to an open area, and get away from any buildings, to protect yourself from the intense shaking. Stay low to the ground and cover your head to protect yourself from falling debris. Stay tuned to this station and other media outlets for more information on this life-threatening situation. Asterisk. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. A catastrophic geological event is occurring in the state of Wyoming. The Yellowstone caldera in Yellowstone National Park has unexpectedly exploded, causing a large, catastrophic eruption, with an ash cloud rising more than 50 miles into the atmosphere. The ash cloud is blowing to the east, with the ash cloud expected to arrive on the east coast later tonight. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Any person who is within 200 miles of Yellowstone National Park needs to evacuate immediately. If you do not evacuate, you will face certain death. Everyone else east of Yellowstone should take the following precautions. Get inside your homes and shut all doors and windows. Turn off all heating and air conditioning units. Seal all cracks with damp towels. Grab enough food, water, medical supplies to last you and your family up to 1 month for your stay in the shelter. A representative of the president will be making a statement on this event shortly. Stand by. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WDIV. We will continue to serve the Metro Detroit area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Metro Detroit area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use only. Civil danger warning for Las Vegas. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. A large pyroclastic flow originating from Yellowstone National Park has been confirmed to be heading towards the city at over 100 miles per hour. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. To protect your life, head to an underground shelter immediately. Bring food, water, and medical supplies to the shelter, to last you for at least 1 month per person. Evacuation is not advised due to many roads being cut off due to damage from powerful earthquakes that have occurred earlier. Act now to protect your life. Volcano warning for the entire state of Hawaii. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey in conjunction with the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency. This is not a test. At 2:32 p.m. Hawaiian Aleutian Time, widespread volcanic activity was reported across the entire Hawaiian Islands chain. Even extinct volcanoes on any of the Hawaiian Islands have been coming back to life. The islands will be severely impacted by lava flows from the volcanoes, destroying everything in their paths. This is a very dangerous and life-threatening situation. To protect your life, get away from the lava flows, and evacuate the islands immediately. Take food, water, medical supplies, a battery-powered radio, and all essential items to evacuate. This station will now cease transmission. The following message has been transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. An earthquake with a magnitude of 9.4 has struck Chesapeake Bay, which has caused severe damage to all areas impacted. Due to the severity of the quake, a tsunami can't be expected from this quake. If you are hearing this broadcast, take the following precautions. Get under a sturdy piece of furniture until the intense shaking stops. After the shaking stops, evacuate to higher ground immediately due to the high threat of a tsunami. If you do not follow these precautions, you will face certain death. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. At 10:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, severe geological events were taking place across the United States and the world. These events were ranging from earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and now, mega tsunamis. Mega tsunamis are expected to occur on every coast of the United States, inflicting catastrophic damage to coastal areas and some areas far inland. Millions of people have already been killed from volcanic eruptions and earthquakes globally, and these impacts are expected to continue, taking even more people. These catastrophic events are being caused by Earth crust displacement due to a shifting of the poles. This is an extremely catastrophic and dangerous situation. Any person on any U.S. coastline needs to evacuate far inland immediately to escape these mega tsunamis. Be prepared for the potential of more large earthquakes anywhere in the United States that you go. No place in the United States will be safe from these catastrophic earthquakes. The President has addressed the nation on these events earlier. The President's address to the nation will be repeated on all stations shortly. Please stand by. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WDIV. We will continue to serve the Metro Detroit area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Metro Detroit area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use only. This is an all-clear message from the United States government. The Earth crust displacement event that started over a month ago has now ended. The crust has stabilized, and floodwaters along the coastal areas have now receded. However, the United States has been severely damaged, and millions of people have died from this event. It is now safe to leave your shelters, but it is advised to listen to local officials for further instructions on what to do next. This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. All normal programming may now resume. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. Repeating, this concludes operations under the emergency alert system. All normal programming may now resume.